6 weeks after it launched a long-range rocket and just a day after receiving extra UN sanctions for doing it, North Korea has raised the stakes again, with the news that it would carry out a third nuclear test. State television made the announcement, saying that North Korea was locked in an all-out war of confrontation with its people's arch-enemy, the United States, and that its satellite and rocket launches and its nuclear tests were all carried out with the US in mind. That's given the US North Korea envoy something to talk about. He's just arrived in the region to talk to North Korea's neighbours, South Korea, China and Japan, about how to manage relations with the communist state. Another nuclear test, he said, would be highly provocative.
Whether they will test or not, we hope they don't. We call on them not to do it. It would be highly provocative. It would set back the cause of trying to find a solution to these long-standing problems that have prevented the peninsula from becoming reunited. I think it's very important that they don't test.
But North Korea has proved resistant to sanctions, and not even its main ally, China, has been able to stop its young leader, Kim Jong-un, from showcasing his country's military might. This time, the North has described the upcoming test as high level, a sign perhaps that it's moving forward with a new uranium-based nuclear program, which it revealed to the outside world in 2010. Here in South Korea, officials have been watching the North's preparations closely. Most analysts believe it hasn't yet been able to make a nuclear device small enough to fit on a warhead. But each successful test and each successful rocket launch brings it a step closer to its goal. The question is, if sanctions don't work, what its neighbours and their allies can do to stop it. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Seoul.